Year 7 Physics. Welcome. Are you excited for a fun learning session? Make sure you have your book and a pen before we start. Today you are going to learn about how sounds move. Moving sounds. Sounds require a medium, a substance made from particles, either a solid, liquid or gas, to travel, and therefore sounds cannot travel in a vacuum due to the lack of particles. Sound waves are passed on by passing energy from one particle to the next. Sound waves travel from the source of the sound and move the closest air particles. This pushes the air particles close together. Where the particles are close together there are areas of high pressure and the gaps are areas of low pressure. These waves are called pressure waves. There are areas of high and low pressure. Pressure waves transfer energy from one place to another. This energy is passed from one particle to the next. The frequency of a wave is how many waves pass any given place in a second. The more waves, the higher the frequency, the fewer waves, the lower the frequency. The amplitude of the wave is how far the wave is able to push the particles as it passes. The further the wave is able to push the particles, the higher the amplitude, the louder the noise. The speed of a sound wave depends upon the material that the wave is traveling in. In a solid the particles are closer together and so the sound wave travels faster in solids than it does in liquids, and it passes quicker in liquids where the particles are closer together than it does in gases where the particles are spread far apart, and so it takes longer for the energy to be transferred from one particle to the next. Sound waves spread out the further they are from the source and lose energy as some of the energy is lost as it is passed from particle to particle. This means that the further from the source the lower the amplitude of the wave. This is why it is harder to hear a sound the further you are from the source.